Commotion in the ocean. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea living in the pages of this book. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's the turtle and the big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks? Let's take a look and see who's hiding there. First we have the crab. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. The turtles crawl up the beach from the water. They bury their eggs on dry land. They lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper around in the sand. And then the dolphins. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak. It's not how do you do, as I'd say to you. It's more of a click, whistle, squeak. The angelfish. Hello, I'm the angelfish, darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. And then we have the jellyfish. The jellyfish loves to jiggle, which other fish think is quite dumb. She knows that it's not all that useful, but jiggling is lots of good fun. Oh, and then we have the shark. I swim with a grin up to meet you. See how my jaws open wide? Why don't you come a bit closer? Please take a good look inside. Then we have the swordfish. I love to chase after small fish. It keeps me from getting too bored. And then, when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. The octopus, having 8 arms, can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me hold all my children and tickle each one on the tummy. Then we have the stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings. But don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. The lobster. Never shake hands with the lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity-clap and a snippity-snap, he would snip all your fingers in two. In the deep sea, miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size, some with giant pointy teeth, and great big bulging eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Then we have the big blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. On the bottom of the whale are the barnacles. We're just a bunch of barnacles, and all we do is cling. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favorite thing. Then we have the walruses. Our bodies are covered with blubber, and our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud, and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. Next we have the penguins. We waddle around on our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide, and when we get close to the water, we leap with a splash off the side. The polar bears live deep out in the Arctic. The mommy polar bear snuggles up with all her children, since it's very cold out there. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly, the lobster's very fierce, but the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other friends we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. The end.